Welcome to No. Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivity as we get ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Golden State in Oakland. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a follow. Then it's Anthony. And it's Galloway in at the point. On defense, the Lakers. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
And Young kicks to Kobe. Fires from 14. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Russell with it. Now Anthony defending. Hibbert, the pass to Young. Over to the wing. Here's Randle. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
Passes to Porzingis. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. To the inside. Porzingis passes to a flower. And stolen by Russell. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. Russell against the follow. No luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Galloway. Defended by Bryant. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's a follow. Hibbert pulls it in.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And Young, here we go. And it's Russell missing. Lakers on D. Here's Anthony. The pass to Galloway. A follow outside. Uncovered. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Aflalo's got his first points in this one. Kobe kicks to Randle. Russell dishes to Hibbert. Pass to Kobe. Young outside. Randle. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Five to shoot. Here's Bryant. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Lopez a screen. The feed to Anthony. Young with the steal. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Young.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Assist from
Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Young up top, covered by Anthony. Young passes to Bryant. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And Russell gets it to go. And former Coach of the Year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Randall. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Aflalo. 5 points in the game. Kobe with the steal. To the middle. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Kobe's got 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
He passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that one.
Old Buckeye, you're right.
That's right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
And the Lakers with some changes. Bass comes in for Randall. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Nick Young. The Knicks also changing it up. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Grant in for Langston Galloway. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Tariq Black, he's checked in for Hibbert. World Peace comes in for Bryant. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Now the dish to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. The shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
And guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called.
Here's Clarkson after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Taken away by Williams. Rebound by Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 5 on the clock. Clarkson dishes to Williams. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Knicks making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Calderon kicks to Williams. Grant the pass to Calderon. He feeds it to O'Quinn. The shot. And he can't bank that one in. The Lakers trail. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. Williams with another miss. New York shooting an impressive 60% early. Grant dishes to Calderon. Rebound by Williams. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. World Peace on the wing. He dishes it to Bass. Six to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Calderon with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That is his first foul of the game. In the corner, O'Quinn with it. To the inside. Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And this is an important game for him. I mean, he's back in his hometown. I think he could be a factor. He's around friends and family. You're getting that good home cooking as well. That usually comes with that. And I think when you're playing against any team, and even though you're on the road like this, it's not really a normal road game per se. I'm expecting to see a solid outing from him tonight.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 1. Here's Clarkson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Williams kicks to world peace. Shot clock at 6. Bass's shot. Good. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now, here's Grant. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Calderon, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's the 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Knicks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's O'Quinn. Misses the 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics have traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
The free throw drops for Bass. And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with the broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs, but Bass helped push them in.
And last season, one of the most meaningful in Bass's career in terms of his contributions really counting toward the bottom line. A lifetime role player. The outcomes of many games last year were swayed by how well he performed. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Seraphin. 1:36 left in the first. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Huertas. He's covered by Grant. That's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
New York calls timeout. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Feeds it to Calderon. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Grant. And too long on the shot.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over him.
.41 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Clarkson. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. New York trailing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the jam by Derek Williams.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Clarkson kicks to world peace. Black the pass to Huertas. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
All right, Staples.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Alvin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Galloway in at the 1. Bryant gets a wide open look. The quick look, no good that time. It's Anthony with the drive. That gives them the lead. Anthony's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. Dishes to Randall. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Aaron Aflalo. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 free throws and they're 1 of 2 so far.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Russell. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Young dishes to Russell. He kicks it to Hibbert. Randall passes to Kobe. 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And, you know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is his incredible dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but, you know, when you're in the business of competing, hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 10. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. 11 feet away. Here's Lopez. They shoot again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And the Lakers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ripped away. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. For New York, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. He's perfect from the line this time.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Lakers trail by 6. Outside, Russell. Kicks to Young. Back to Russell. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Lakers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Young dishes to Russell. Pass to Williams. Outside, Russell. And Anthony sends it back. And Aflalo kicks to Galloway. Now the pass to Anthony. With the shot, Hibbert pulls it in. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I'll tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Nick Young on the wing. Pass to Randall. On the wing, Williams. Down low. Stolen away. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. And 12 points for Carmelo Anthony. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
And here are the Knicks now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now the feed to Randall. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Carmelo. The layup off target. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And a fast break now for New York. Follow the pass to Porzingis. New York, no good that time either.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Williams kicks to Randall. It's Young on the wing. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Los Angeles. Clarkson comes in for Russell. The Knicks also changing it up. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Calderon in for Aaron Aflalo.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Carmelo Anthony, the third pick overall in the 2003 NBA draft, was in some pretty good company at the top of that one, as I recall.
I mean, you had LeBron going 1, and, of course, Darko Milicic was number 2 on that list. But how about D-Wade at 4? A little bit of a surprise, Chris Bosh. You know, all those guys, with the exception of Melo, have rings.
Mm-hmm. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And back to Melo's top 5 draft mates in 2003 all having rings. You can't choose the team you play for as a rookie. Melo simply hasn't been surrounded by that much talent. That's why it was somewhat surprising that he re-signed with the rebuilding Knicks team last season.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Black's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's World Peace in for Young. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for New York. Grant comes in for Langston Galloway.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Williams kicks to World Peace. There's the dish to Clarkson. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's World Peace. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And guys, talking about Melo, I mean, he's faced some difficult injuries here of late. That puts all the more pressure on him to win a ring as soon as possible. No way does he want to retire without that chance.
Williams dishes to World Peace. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries again. No luck. Williams with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 5. And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Grant the pass to Serafin. Back to Grant. And O'Quinn kicks to Serafin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Huertas. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And here is Grant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Serafin. And he slams it one-handed.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Passes to Huertas. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clarkson. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now, here's Clarkson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Grant, that's good. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And now here comes Williams leading the break.
Well, and this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge boost of energy, and now the offense starting to click.
Kobe's checked in for Brandon Bass. World Peace with a screen on Williams. Here's Huertas. He has 5. They need this. It's blocked. Grant kicks to Calderon. O'Quinn in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Feeds to Kobe. He dishes it to World Peace. From 18 feet away. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
But that basket, that's now 8 of the last 10 points they've surrendered coming on fast breaks.
And they just look asleep out there in terms of transition, not showing nearly enough urgency in getting back.
And that one's good. Clarkson's got his first points in this one. Grant outside. There's the bucket. Good. Grant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Here's Black. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Knicks as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
So far in the game for Anthony, 12 points and a block.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Russell is out there with Bryant. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old-school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Knicks making the shot. And it's Hibbert missing. The Knicks leading by 12. Anthony nowhere around. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Russell dishes to Randle. Hibbert, the pass to Randle. He feeds it to Russell. To the wing right side. Here's Randle. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kobe with the steal. Hibbert against the Flalo. And Kobe, here we go. It's tipped.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And that one's good. Anthony's got 15.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Russell kicks to Kobe. Hibbert against Lopez. And it's Hibbert missing.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Aflalo. Aflalo's got 3 assists in the game.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Timeout called the Lakers. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Lakers trail by 17. Bryant with it. Now Anthony defending. And Bryant kicks to Young. Will it go? Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
New York calls timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Laker girls.
New York calls timeout.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
The Knicks leading by 17. Here's Galloway. No good. Nice D from Russell. Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark, they only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
Now here's Anthony, following the shot by Roy Hibbert. They double him with Russell. The pass to Porzingis. Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Bryant. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Kobe's got 7. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's the screen. Here's Porzingis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Williams comes in for Nick Young. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Meta World Peace, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Knicks. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Serafin. Misses the layup. Calderon against Williams. The 3 from Bryant. And he gets it to go. Kobe's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Grant dishes to Serafin. And that one is hammered home.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now, here's Grant after Meta World Peace is missed. And it's Serafin in the corner. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
And both free throws good for Serafin.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Serafin. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Lakers trail by 19. Dishes it to Clarkson. Back to Bryant. Clock at 6. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
New York leading by 16. Calderon passes to O'Quinn. He kicks it to Serafin. Pass to O'Quinn. Soft touch off the glass.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Clarkson kicks to Bryant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Williams.
That's his first.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 13 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hibbert's checked in. Calderon kicks to Williams. The offensive rebound. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. Here's Williams. It's stolen by Bass. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Calderon, that's good.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Clarkson dishes to Williams. Kicks it to Kobe. Knicks with the rebound. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Marcelino Huertas.
Here's Grant. He has 6. There's the feed to Calderon. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Grant. On the wing, Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And that is good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Lou Williams won the 6th man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
Timeout Knicks.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Well, taking a look at Lou Williams last year, kind of a typical year for him, a lot of scoring on bad efficiency.
Yeah, and for Lou, he did make it over the 40% field goal mark, but just barely.
Just barely, you're right.
You know, with Williams, it's more about his ability to create his own shot than his efficiency. It's why he's best suited as a 6th man, in my opinion.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. And so here is New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now Grant, 6 points for him. Calderon passes to Carmelo. The 15-footer, good. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Williams certainly does personify that 6th man role of instant offense, but it'll be hard to see him in the starting lineup with the way his shooting numbers are.
Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Young's checked in for Kobe. Back to Young. Bass with the screen. Here's Huertas. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And what a tremendous game for Bass. He has 9 points and 1 steal as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Anthony kicks to Williams. Young with the steal. Pass to Hibbert. On the wing, Williams. Dash with the screen. Passes to Huertas. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. The rebound by Grant.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Right at the free throw line. That one goes. Count it. 7 points for Roy Hibbert.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Anthony. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Randall comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's Russell in for Lou Williams. Anthony's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Hibbert. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Lakers trail by 13. Russell kicks to Randall. There's the pass to Huertas. The Knicks pull it in. Calderon's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Huertas. He has 5. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Calderon. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
Unbelievable when a shot like that falls.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 18. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Lakers trail by 18. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Porzingis. Also Anthony out there. Robin Lopez out there with a Flalo. And it's Galloway in at the point guard. Randall. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. 3 on the clock. And Young, here we go. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Anthony dishes to Lopez. Launches it. Aflalo, no good. Lakers shooting around 41% on the night. Russell kicks to Clarkson. Plenty of space. And again, the Lakers no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Galloway. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Here's Young. Drops one in from the wing. Young's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
They set the screen. Stolen by Clarkson. Russell kicks to Young. Got a hand on it. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Russell passes to Hibbert. The dish to Clarkson. Outside, Russell. Feeds to Randall. He kicks to Clarkson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 4 on the clock. Here's Hibbert. No good off the front iron. The Knicks leading by 16. And a follow kicks to Galloway. And that is good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Dishes it to Clarkson. He feeds it to Randall. Here's Russell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That free throw, no good. Ryan is checked in for Los Angeles.
At the line for 2.
No luck that time either.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Lakers trail by 20. Pass to Young. On the wing, Kobe.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Porzingis. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And for the Executive of the Year award, it's hard to evaluate because for GMs, Clark, it takes years of moves to reach a certain point.
Yeah, it's an annual award, but it's awarded for years of decisions, if that makes any sense. One big signing and trade isn't quite enough to win the award. He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Pass to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Here's Anthony. No good. Great D that time from Hibbert. Lakers trail by 18. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Galloway, the pass to Aflalo. And stolen by Russell. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Misses the wing J.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Screened by Russell. Kicks it to Randall. Outside, Russell for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Galloway kicks to Anthony. From the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Outside Russell. Now here is Young. The shot by Hibbert. Nobody around. Can't get it to go. His fifth miss and 10 shots from the floor.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Here's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Galloway kicks to Aflalo. Passes it to Porzingis. He dishes it to Carmelo. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Anthony's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Young outside. The feed to Randall. Russell dishes to Hibbert. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Russell passes to Randall. On the wing, Bryant. 6 to shoot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Anthony with it.
And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
Young with the steal. Bryant against the Flalo. And Randall throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
New York calls timeout. New York leading by 16. Aflalo outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Defended by Young. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Hibbert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Lopez left side. Anthony kicks to Galloway. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Aflalo. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Aflalo. And now it's 27 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
It's tipped. And Bryant kicks to Russell. Young inside. Anthony on him. Young's shot is off.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
They get it back. Lakers trail by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Roy Hibbert with the rebound. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
"20 seconds left in the game. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on D'Angelo Russell. That free throw good from Porzingis. So he gets them both. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Wirtz. Outside, world peace. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. First free throw is good.
Knicks foul.
Good on both.
At the line for your Lakers.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.